On today's show, Jade discovers a unique gift. She can look at a person's pre-life planning and see what they prepared for before being born. Obviously, that is useful in so many ways when working with clients. Jacki, who is worried about a recurrence of cancer, sees the benefits she's already accumulated from working on issues around her own birth. She's given an exceptional dream littered with super positive feedback. Welcome to the Dream Interpretation Podcast with Michael and Sandy.
Hello. Welcome, everybody.
I am blessed to have spent nearly 35 years working with dreams. What they have shown me is so truly remarkable. Take the best fantasy or fiction movie with the most amazing ending and it pales in comparison to the reality of who you are. You are a superhero. You have special gifts that are unique to you. I know for a fact because I've seen this in everyone's dreams. I guarantee your gifts are revealed in yours. Before you yawn that you've heard this before, let me explain. We are adding a new segment where I introduce unique spiritual gifts discovered through dreams. These are not any gifts you will have ever heard of before, and I will even chat with a couple of people who are now using their gifts. What truly unique gifts are revealed in your dreams? Do you know? Well, there is one easy way you could know. Join our Dream Interpretation Summit, October 11th to 13th. You can register on dream-analysis.com/free. That's dream-analysis.com/free. Even when your gift has the same title as someone else's, how yours works and who you use it on are different. Nobody complains that there are too many doctors in the world or too many teachers, yet some people get turned off when they discover their gift because they know someone else who does that better. Thank God all the doctors didn't have that attitude before they started their journey. There's even a parable about this in the Bible. God did not look favorably on the person who buried their talent. Don't bury yours. Let me modernize that parable. You are so effing amazing that it would be a sin for you to not shine your light in the world. We come here to shine our light. Using your gifts is the best way to shine your light, and nobody shines just like you. Come to our summit, dream-analysis.com/free.
Yes, Michael, I am so excited about the summit this year. Every year it just gets better and better, and we've got new things this year, new people that are going to be talking, as well as you're going to get your dreams done. 3 days, you've got a chance to get dreams done. And I know it will reveal so much and help you so much in your life. That's why we really push this event. And this is October 11th through the 13th, 2024. So think about it, put it on your calendar, and sign up and come join us. It'll be so much fun. And then, Michael, since I'm talking about all kinds of cool things going on, we have our channeling program that is going to start the follow-on Sunday, October 20th. And I am looking forward to that. If you've ever wanted to learn to channel or your dreams are showing you that you should be channeling, come join us for that class. And that one is also available for you to go sign up to, or you could book a call with either Michael or myself, preferably me, because I love talking to people. Well, not that Michael doesn't, but I love it. All right, Michael, any details you want to add about that?
Yeah, you can get all the details at dream-analysis.com. Click on courses and you'll see all the things we have lined up. And the channeling course is there with all the details in it. There are some additions to those details. So everything that's on the website is there, but we've actually added a bonus at the end, 2 extra weeks with a lovely lady who does something to lock in your channel once you know how to channel, which is really cool. Anyway.
Yeah, let's dive into some dreams. I think we better get going. Are you ready?
I am.
Super. I love the title of this one. It is called Graduating from Ninja School. It's from Tracy. I graduated from ninja school. It was a secretive process. You had to do it all on your own and travel long distances from monument to monument to complete your education. The monuments felt kind of like dojos, and they were very ancient and in China. They were obscure, standing alone places of learning where you had to figure out their locations and then make it there. Some were very difficult to get to. I remember this one lady with brown hair tied in a ponytail and horse teeth. Somehow I recognized her as part of the program I was in, and I wanted to say hello and be friendly. She didn't want to have anything to do with me and kept her distance. She may have even tried attacking me the first time I got close, but it was harmless. I remember having two microfiber towels stuck together, like after drying them in the dryer, that I separated. One was yellow. Alrighty, Michael, there's more to this dream, but I'll let you dive in now.
I distilled this down. There's a lot in this, and Sandy, you can ask me about the symbols, but basically what it's saying is that the dreamer feels hurt when people keep their distance. And this affects her thought process. Yeah, I'll just go on and you can ask questions. It sticks to her head. It's like she can't get it out of her head. She goes internally and accesses what is happening with me and why is it happening with them? What am I doing or how am I being that is creating that response in them? And that's very sad, but that's what goes on for her. And then when she's around them again, she is very conscious of how she is and therefore in her head.
Ninja school. What is ninja school?
Well, it's about being secretive. You're not meant to find a ninja, I suppose. The only way you know that a ninja is after you is you're dead. Isn't that right?
Supposedly. Yep.
And then it suddenly switches, though, to a lady with brown hair tied in a ponytail. And that's where the restrictive thinking comes in. Hair represents thoughts. The ponytail is hair bunched up and tied together. And then the horse teeth. Teeth are about raising children. And that's probably one of the most common dreams that we ever cover on the show. And horse teeth are about healing issues with regard to raising children. Now, it's not about the child, or it's not about the dreamer raising children. It's about her mom, because this woman has those horse teeth. So the dream is trying to say, look, this is the issue that you have. Influences from mom that are negative in the way that I said that now need healing. And in fact, are being healed by you examining who you are and figuring things out.
Is that where she's attacking her?
Yeah, mom
Was
attacking
her mom
her.
okay.
Yeah.
And then the two microfiber towels stuck together.
Yeah, that was really why I channeled on this piece, because I'm like, that's a really interesting symbol. And so it's like things are stuck to her. And this was about thoughts. So we have the ponytail and then microfiber, like with this electric charge, holding things together. So it's like once she gets this idea in her head, or once she's attacked, once things upset her, then it's hard for her to separate herself from the attack.
What is yellow? So what's yellow got to do with anything here?
Again, thoughts. So yellow is the color for intellect in a dream.
Yes.
So we often will see muddy yellow or mustard yellow in a dream being about having irrational fears. And bright yellow is about having an enlightened intellect. So you get inspirational thoughts. But yellow on its own just says like you're in your head. You are an intellectual. You rationalize your way through life.
Ah, very good. All right, let's continue. The final monument I ended up in was a small, narrow amphitheater. Lots of people were there, but not all for the same reasons. A lot of them were there for an art exhibit showing ancient drawings of oddly shaped urns. I think the drawings were projected onto a screen up front. Each person in the audience could select each urn and arrange them however they wanted. This is where the crowd got really goofy and funny. One urn looked like a torso with a big belly. Someone lined up 3 urns to make it look like 2 people having sex. Silly, childish fun like that. I thought it was funny, and it broke up the seriousness of the event. The host of the expedition was patient and letting everybody have their fun, then asked the audience to settle down.
The whole idea of people messing with the urns and making it look like 2 people are having sex, that's actually a positive thing in a dream, or having sex in a dream is positive. It's typically about getting intimately in touch with an aspect of you that you have forgotten. So here it's going to be getting in touch with past life aspects of yourself that you no longer remember. So she's going to wake up in and totally be aware of who she is, like what her gifts are, who she is on the other side, in the spirit world, and the alignment of what she's meant to be doing here with who she is, let's say, as a spirit.
Wow, that's amazing. So we got goofy and funny. What does that have to do with what's going on? Is your life going to become
Well,
fun?
don't take things too seriously. The host allows this fun to be had, and he says, "Okay, now we're going to get serious." Well, he tells people to settle down. He doesn't make it too serious, but he allows that this is okay. Explore yourself in a fun way. Explore who you are. Explore who you were. It's quite interesting to see that. We don't often see that. We don't often see dreams saying, "Look, you're going to be aware of who you were in other lifetimes."
All righty, let's move on to the next dream. It is titled Observing Preparations for a Water Slide. Ooh, I like that title too. And this is from Jade. I'm in an empty upper room with a high ceiling. I'm looking out the right side window. I see Lady Gaga behind another woman. Both are facing away from me. They are both kneeling on a platform and waiting for their turn to go up a ladder that leads to a water slide. Woohoo! Previously, I'd seen them in the prep area. I'm not sure if I was helping out. Gaga was trying to decide which wig, if any, to wear. Now I was asking if there were photos of them coming down the slide. My view of them on the slide and sliding out the end was blocked by a wall. A person showed me photos of what I'd already seen.
It's basically saying that the dreamer still has work to do to raise her vibration in order to better channel. We know it's about channeling because we have a singer. We have Lady Gaga, a singer and an actress. We know it's about spiritual things because it's an empty room with a high ceiling. High ceilings and dreams basically say, look, this is where you're meant to grow. This is where the space is in your life for you to grow. And then we see some of her gifts right from the start. She's looking out a window, so we know she has a strong intuition. We see the two women, Lady Gaga and the other woman, are facing away from her. So issues with mom, she needs to work on issues with mom. Feminine side is what she has to work on to overcome obstacles with feminine energy. And then she says they were going to climb a ladder to go down a water slide. Now, this part's important. They're not at the very bottom of the water slide to go up the ladder. They're like 9/10 the way up, and they're at the last little platform with a small ladder up, and then they're going to come down. So it's really saying, look, you've got this little bit left to go, which is really good, because a lot of the times in our dreams we see, I have steps to do, but I don't know, are these the last steps? So this indicates it is pretty much the last steps. You have this little bit to go, that's all there is. But then what is she going to get to? What's she going to get to understand? So she says that previously she had seen these people in the prep area and she wasn't sure if she was helping out. So she's not sure if she's staff. That's an interesting thing. Very, very interesting. We don't see that much. But the prep area is like the preparation phase for coming into life, because going down that water slide is about coming into life, birth, moving from a high location to a low location. And then she's asking if there were photos of them coming down the slide. So this is her skill. She's going to be able to channel on the prep work that somebody has done in order for their life journey. So have I prepared to work on joy, work on feelings of loving myself, work on feelings, or work on developing my confidence? What's the preparation? What are the gifts that I have on the other side that I intended to bring with me? She's going to see all of that. And then she says that she didn't see them sliding out at the end, but the person showed her photos of what she'd already seen. So this means that she's going to be able to review somebody's entry into the world, the preparation that they did, and them coming down the slide. So her gift is really that what she can clearly see in clients is the spiritual growth they planned, the preparation for the life to achieve it, and their descent to the planet. But what still has to come for her is seeing the birth and later, because that part is blocked for her still.
Wow, that is an amazing gift. Really cool that you got that out of that dream. Wow. All right, Jade, can't wait to see more dreams of yours. All righty. You ready to move on, Michael?
I am.
Okay, the next one is titled Well-Maintained Tudor Cottage, and that's from Jacki. This dream is set in a well-maintained old Tudor cottage. It is full of antique furniture and fixtures, but the kitchen has been updated. However, the kitchen still maintains the antique look and feel of the home, except for the stove. The stove is exceptionally contemporary. It is so modern. I've never seen this design in real life. The stove is set in a floating shelf. The burners below the cooktop are encased in a shallow enclosed cupboard that has no legs, no support from the floor. I look inside the cupboard door and see the orange burner flames shining brightly. I look below the cupboard floating shelf and it is completely open except for three fan light dedicated metal structures that hang down towards the floor. I realize the purpose of these is to draw oxygen to the burners. Alrighty, Michael, that's a cool floating stove. I like it.
So this dreamer is doing her course because she's concerned about her health. She's a cancer survivor, had a hysterectomy, and she wants to make sure that everything is right so that she never has another incident again, which is understandable. And here we see a well-maintained Tudor cottage. So houses and buildings and dreams represent your physical body. So this is exactly the type of dream she wants. Having done a lot of work to see the maintenance is being carried out well in this house, in the body, in other words. We see the antique furniture, we see the kitchen, but the kitchen is updated. So that's really good. This is so often we will see dreams that connect the reproductive system and issues there with issues with the elimination system. The toxins and other things that your body can't process from foods that you eat that allow toxins to build up, that can't be eliminated, are then deposited in another part of your body that you have issues with, in her case, the reproductive system. So we like to see dreams that show, hey, this part of your system's also fixed. So we see the new kitchen that's installed. Not only that, it's a space age kind of stove, she was saying, exceptionally contemporary, modern, super modern. And she's amazed at it and looking at it from every single angle to see, wow, look how amazing this is. We also see the orange, which is healing for the digestive system. Basically, we see that she's amazed with this. So she's looking at an upgraded part of her body saying, this is astounding. I love this.
I like that the fact that it shows that her body is working well and that she's done the right things to help maintain it. That's what it looks like here. That's exciting. All right, Michael, I'm going to move on because the next part looks good too. This cottage is owned by an old, wise spiritual teacher. I have a brief conversation with the woman, and my sense is that I'm talking to Barbara Marks Hubbard, but I don't see her clearly. It seems like she is in the process of getting ready for an event she will be attending soon, and I am there to help with some light housekeeping, cleaning the kitchen floor, putting away the groceries, etc. Alrighty, Michael, I like that part.
So she's a spiritual teacher. She dreams of a spiritual teacher, Barbara Marks Hubbard. Here's one of the things that's also interesting. If you dream of double-barreled names like that, Barbara Marks Hubbard, that's another sign of a spiritual teacher. So she's got that. She is a wise spiritual teacher herself. She doesn't recognize it in herself yet, but that's where her life is going. At some point, she's going to be recognized as a spiritual leader, which is great because that's where her interests are. But right now, she's working on herself. And so we see her doing the light housekeeping. That's really good. The fact that it's light, that's all that's needed. Maintenance is being done well, and she's cleaning the kitchen floor. So again, that's also positive. Elimination system, everything's really good. Putting away the groceries. So my body is operating at optimum health.
Wow, that's excellent. Okay, let's go on. As I go about my tasks, I use two exterior doors in the cottage. Neither door seems like the grand front door that this house should have, but both entrances are used frequently. I used one of the doors to bring things in from my car, including bags of groceries and a vacuum cleaner. The door catches my attention because it's the same feel of the rest of the house. It is old and weathered, but well maintained. I treat it with great respect and reverence, just as I treat the rest of the home. The door is solid wood with a slightly faded red hue that matches the red hue of the screen door frame. You have to jiggle the door and screen a bit to get them to pass by one another. I concluded that some parts of the door structure must be warped, but I don't take the time to figure it out. This isn't my focus for today. The other door is more modern, either a sliding glass door or a split door with an upper glass window, and it seems to lead to an exterior patio or sunroom. When I walk out this door to do something, I run into Simon Biles and her husband, who are preparing to enter the door. They are coming to visit and have brought a plate of food. We exchange pleasantries, and Simon asks about my wrists, which has been bothering me lately in the dream. I tell her it's feeling much better, and she confirms the healing time is about right. I think to myself that this is trustworthy guidance because she knows about my wrist injury. All righty, Michael.
I'm going to let you just ask me questions, but
Woo.
it's quite a positive thing. What I will say though is when you see something like a wrist injury in a dream, then you can look up Louise Hay. We say this all the time. And she states wrist problems are related to movement and ease. And so you look up then the affirmation that goes with that, which is I handle all my experiences with wisdom, with love, and with ease. And this is going to be very on point to the issues that she feels she has in life, that it hasn't been ease. She didn't get love, all of those things. So saying that affirmation is going to help her anyway.
So we've got two exterior doors. So I love always like pointing out the numbers.
Well, she's a channel. We know she's a channel. The front door of the body is an entrance to the womb, let's say. And she says this house doesn't have that grand front door. So she's even pointing at the issues that I talked about earlier. It connects the rest of the dream to the issue that she was genuinely working on.
Yeah, the fact that she treats everything with respect and reverence. What's going on with that?
That's really, really good because that's what we want to see. So I respect my body. I am admiring the craftsmanship of the house. I'm admiring the what my body can do for me, how amazing my body is. She doesn't fix the screen door here. She says, it's not my interest. So that would have been a good thing to do. It's interesting how that just shows frequently in dreams that are about this type of issue. So if I deal with the screen door and make everything work well, then it means the next screening I get, I'm going to get given the all clear. Now, she's already been given the all clear, but this is something that's in the back of her mind.
Yeah, so what about the faded red hues?
You are only asking that because you love the color red. So
You got it.
the wooden door is, and the references to wood are about the elimination system too, but it's all really good. Like she's saying, yeah, look, it's old, but it's beautiful. Look, it's old, but it's well maintained. And so that's really what's important.
And the red, is that good? Is that about passion?
No, it's the color of the base chakra, which is again where her concern is.
Ah, beautiful. Thank you. That makes sense. Okay. Now we're looking at the other door. It's either a sliding glass or a split door with an upper glass window. What's going on with that?
So she has an intuitive gift and she's been asked to use her intuition going forward, which is good. And then it leads to a patio or a sunroom. So again, this is healing. So
Oh, very nice.
very good to see these things in a dream, in her dream.
Yeah. Okay. And then she's got someone that brought her a plate of food, Simon.
Another symbol for healing. Food is how we get energy into our body. And so anybody serving food or drink tells us that you're a healer in a dream. And it is a symbol for healing in the dream. And she accepts the guidance. So that's really good too. It's like, I accept that the guidance I've been given in this dream is what I need. And
Yeah.
normally we don't see that in anybody's dreams. We normally run away and mess the dream up. But when you're working on issues and you're getting into alignment with what your higher self is asking you to do, like she's been doing, then we see these kind of changes in a dream where we trust and accept everything that's happening in the dream is the thing that needs to happen. And even when you finish working with us, your dreams are going to still show the ongoing effect of you being in alignment with your higher self. You're going to see the healing continuing, the guidance continuing, and you accepting that guidance for at least 3 to 5 months after you stop working. It's like you've built up this momentum. Now, she's not finished yet. She's very close to the end of the process, but this is typically what we see as we reach the end.
Wow, that is beautiful. That's real exciting to see. Michael, I don't know that we have much time left. So let's remind everybody about the summit coming up on October 11th through the 13th. How do we get there?
All right, go to dream-analysis.com/free. That'll bring you to details about the event. And the Friday, which is October 11th, we have 2 different times. That's a 3-hour slot at 11 in the morning. And then we repeat again. I think it's at 6:30. It is 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. So 11 a.m. Pacific time, 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. We're going to do about 2.5 hours, just kind of like a gentle welcome to the event. We're going to do some of the foundational work in that class. It's still going to be fun. Then on Saturday, it's going to be from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. again, Pacific time. You will get an agenda that shows all the different events that we have on. And like we said earlier, we're changing some of the events, some of the segments that we're doing based basically on what people have been looking for from us. And then Sunday probably finishes around 3 and finishes with a lovely Q&A. And we do lots of dream work throughout. We're going to have somebody else doing dream work, one of our graduates doing dream work during the lunch on the Sunday. At least that's the plan for now. And then talking about her gifts. We're going to have a few people talking about their gifts and how they're using them and how they didn't know anything about them until they discovered them through their dreams, and how then now they're using them and making money from using them, and how they're helping other people and their life is so much more fulfilling because they're doing that. So we're bringing a practical aspect to use of gifts, discovering them in dreams and then using them to help other people. But it's a fun event. There are people going to be interpreting dreams in the chat throughout. I think our last event, we had about 300 dreams analyzed. So if you come along, post your dream into the Q&A, somebody will pick it up and answer it. So if you post a few in, you're definitely going to get one done. But the goal is to try to get all of them done. I think we'll also have readings as prizes. But anyway, that's about it. dream-analysis.com/free, and you can register.
Yeah, looking forward to it. It's going to be so much fun. It's been fun every year. And it just keeps getting better, Michael. That's the coolest part.
Yeah. You'll get to see Sandy in her true element, which is controlling an event and everybody at that event. That's what Sandy loves to do.
Controlling?
not like this show. She's, oh yeah, it's a different Sandy. You'll love it.
Thank you. Alrighty, that's it, Michael. I think we've had enough. I'll see you. Have a good week, everybody.